to provide you explanation on how to get the Dominican residency if you are a foreign person. If you planning to come to Dominican Republic to be a resident of this country, I will show you how to do so. This is a picture from my country. As you know, we are a very beautiful country. So that this I want to share this with you. We are a paradise. Some people says this is the paradise on earth, and we hope that you can have a process for your residency which you enjoy and you feel happy when doing it. I can also invite you to Cuba. I was there like 4 months ago, and it's a marvelous place. It's really nice. So, Cuba or Dominican Republic, you decide. But today I'm going to talk on how you can come to the Dominican Republic. I have also something from France here. I have everything. You see? L'île de France. Boutique de l'île de France. Mais je ne vais pas parler en français, mais je vais parler l'anglais. Así que nos fuimos. I said in Spanish. Hi. La que, aloha. Thank you for watching. And thank you for being someone so special. Even we don't even met yet, or we don't know from a long time, but appreciate you. Okay, so for coming to the Dominican Republic, I will loud the tone of my voice because I don't have a microphone, so that this is my microphone. Because sometimes I listen to the videos once I record it, and I realize that the audio is like a little low, but it's something that is going to it's something that it won't continue happening after Christmas. We're doing our best to become a real YouTuber and to improve the quality of the videos. It's loud and clear. Oh, yeah. I guess so. So happy today. My team won yesterday in baseball, in Dominican Baseball League, the winter league we have here. So I'm really happy. And our enemies, the Eagles, my team is the Tigers. Our enemies, the Eagles, they lost 10-1. And we won 3-0. So that, I feel happy. Today we are playing with them. Playing within like 1 hour. We're playing against Eagles in our home, in Santo Domingo, the capital of the country. The Eagles are from this city, Santiago, which is the second main city from the country. Let's go to, as we said in Spanish, vamos al grano. Like, let's go to action. Let's go to do what we're supposed to do here. If you're planning to come to the Dominican Republic, you need a valid passport, which is supposed to have like 6 months still before it expires. So if you have a passport expiring in December 2023, you're not supposed to get approval for coming to the country. Normally, we recommend people to come as a tourist the first time, and the second time, then they can apply for the residency, because sometimes they are required to go to their countries to wait for the Dominican Immigration Department and the Dominican for a Ministry of Foreign Affairs to approve their residence. Some people get the residence while in the country, with exceptions, but most people, they have to go to their countries, and once the residence is approved, they can come back to the Dominican Republic and stay in the country as residents, unless you claim for asylum. If you come to the Dominican Republic as a tourist, but once in the country, within the first 15 days that you're in the country, say, oh, my life is in danger, in risk in my country. If I go back, you can ask for asylum to the Dominican government, and the Dominican government will provide you a residency because of risk to your life if you come back to your country. That's one way for you to stay and not going to and not having to go back to your country. But you have to demonstrate that your life is in danger. You are supposed to show some proof, because if they don't ask for proofs, many people will do that so that they don't have to go back to their countries, because it suppose they are spending more money. Okay, so as I was saying, sorry, you need a valid passport, but also they will be asking you to, if you have more than 5 years living in the country, you are supposed to present a good behavior certificate. If you have more than 5 years living in the country, the good behavior certificate, you are supposed to provide with, it's a good behavior certificate from the um, General Attorney Office, General Attorney of the Dominican Republic's office. But if you haven't come before to the Dominican Republic, or you have less than 5 years living in the country, you're supposed to provide a certificate, a good behavior certificate from your country. This certificate is supposed to say that you don't have any criminal process open in your country. I'm not reading this. This, what I'm saying, is something I know, because I have dealt with this process for Haitian people and Cuban people before, even for a Mexican woman in the past. So that, I know about the process. You might be asked for pictures, 4 pictures, 2 for 2. Sometimes sometimes they ask for an extra picture. So try to have like 5 pictures from yourself. From us in this way and this way, we call perfil picture, and on the other one showing your face. No, you're not supposed to use on the picture. It's not supposed to have ears, or women are not supposed to be like so showing like no. It's supposed to be covered here. No caps on the picture, so you have to take away your cap if you have one. Well, you cannot take the picture with those. The guys from the place you are going to have the picture, they know. What else? You need a birth certificate act. In Spanish, we call acta de nacimiento. In Cuba, they call partida de nacimiento. In Dominican Republic, in English, is birth certificate. You need one. Lady M, it's passport pictures. Yeah. Well, you have to, but that's something that I will say later, because you have to take pictures to all the pages of your passport, even if they don't have visa, even if they don't have nothing. You have to. But I was planning to say that at the end. But okay, I already say something about that, and I will say it again. So, passport, not expired passport, a passport with at least 6 months of availability for you to travel. A birth certificate, if it's in another language that is not Spanish, is supposed to be translated to Spanish. So if you are from Haiti, or from a country that they speak French, in Haiti they speak Creole Haitian, or Haitian Creole. However, all the documents in Haiti are supposed to be legal documents, enough in documents from the government. They are supposed to be written in French. It's a law in that country. They don't have documents to be sent to abroad in Creole, because Creole is a language that they speak only themselves, because they created this language so that the French, the conquerors from French, they don't understand what they were talking about. Or maybe they were illiterate people, the ones creating the language. They don't know how to write the proper French at that time, how to speak it, and they, not that sure about that, but that's how it works. Or it worked at that time. So they have a language that only is spoken only in Haiti, and no one, unless you are Haitian, you understand. Sometimes you listen to them, you hear them talking here, but you cannot understand. Many people, they don't understand what they are talking about. I understand some things because I have worked with Haitian people like 7 8 years through the last 7 8 years, and I have tried to learn some words like Haitien, which is Haitian in the language, République Dominicaine, which is Dominican Republic in their language, Couchon, which is like pig or pork. What else? Port-au-Prince, which is the capital of the country. Well, it's okay. So, Lady M, you left. Oh, it's okay. I will continue. Maybe you will see the video. You watch a video later. So, going back to the what you need to come to the Dominican Republic. Ah, I was missing. So, you need the passport. You need 4 pictures. You need a good behavior certificate. If you were married and you are divorced now, you need a divorce act or certificate. Oh, it was showing that you were not on the. Okay, no, I'm not sure what happened then, but it's okay. It's good to know that you are there. I appreciate that. Okay, and you have to demonstrate that you're not gonna be someone that is coming to the country to ask for welfare to the Dominican government. How you can show that? You can bring statements from your bank showing, or a letter from the company you work for, showing that, well, I'm earning 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, even $1,000 per month, and I'm not someone that is going to be like like uh, someone asking for welfare from the Dominican government. We are not like the United States. It's too different. This government gives, for example, in the United States, they have Section 8, that the government give you money even to pay the rent of your house. Here, the government gives people like, I think it's like $30, $30 or $40 per month. And if you have children at the school, they give you like $8 for each children, so for each child. So it's not like when they say that maybe someone from the United States or one of those developed countries is going to laugh like us. And why I'm going to the Dominican Republic to ask for welfare if the government is that's shit. For me, it's a shame. It's shameful, the amount. It's like, oof. But they say, oh, we are a poor country. We do this or that. We don't have too much people on the streets. They're not getting earning, or because they are not unemployed. Wow. But $40 per month, 30. I think it's 30, like $35 per month. They give per person. For example, this year for when the scholar year was starting in August, the government gave like 19, 18 or $19 for each children, or for each child, to the moms, to the parents. So if you had children in the school, they were giving like a bonus to buy uh, pencils, backpacks, and those things. But one good backpack, like Jan Sport, the cost is like $50. So if the government is giving you $18, are you kidding me? They're just giving you money just to buy soda and cookies. So I think we have the main documentation you need: birth certificate, the passport, the pictures, statement demonstrating your income in your country, and a divorce act if you were married and you are divorced now. So they will ask you to buy an insurance from the bank of the government. It's a real business. I don't want to talk about that because maybe But based on my experience dealing with this for other people, it's an insurance. It's an insurance that, according to them, protects you for 1 year for not to be deported from the country while you are in the process. The residency process is supposed to take 3 months. However, for Haitian people, I'm not going to say that it's a racial matter, but maybe because Dominicans, some of them, they don't recognize this color of skin, but they think they are American or Spaniards, and they say, "Oh, black people, black people." Everybody who is not white is black. For example, some people say, "No, you are not black." Yes, I am, because I'm not white. And even if I would be white, I won't consider because of this. If I would be white or blonde, I would have this blonde white, no? But some Dominicans that they don't know the history, they say, "Oh no, we are not black people." Yes, we are, because we have 49% of DNA, African DNA. So, uh, some Haitian people, they have more than 1 year waiting for the Dominican residency, and that's something that I was talking about in a previous video in Spanish, that the Dominican government is responsible of the illegal immigration from Haitian people in the country. One, because the guard, the National Guard in the border, accepts money to let them come to the country. So we have too much Haitian people here, of course, because we have National Guards members in the border that allows them to come to the country if they pay $200 or $300. But also the visas for Haitian people, they are not cheap. The Dominican government asks them to pay $600 for each visa. Might be the visa, the more expensive visa, because even the American visa is like 160 or 180 for Dominicans. So the Dominican government is asking Haitian people, which is the poorest country in the continent, to pay 3 times what you pay for an American visa. A shame. Something that shameful. But it's something that sometimes they say, well, they do that so that people coming from Haiti, so that like gangs of those guys that were coming in the past, they don't come to the country. Maybe. Now they are asking the Haitian to put their fingerprints. They used not to do this before, but we have now an issue with Haiti, because they are building a channel over there for water. And there is like an impasse between both countries. It has been, they talk about this in the United Nations. They talk about this in the OAS, the Organization of American States. The Haitian government used to say, "Oh no, we don't agree with the channel, but it is being built by the gangs that runs the country." But at the end, we realized that the Haitian government is supporting the channel. The channel is to do a desviation of the water from the river, the Massacre River, which is a river that is born in Dominican Republic and go to Haiti. It has like 90% of its length in the Dominican territory and 10% in Haiti. But Haitians, they are trying to take advantage of the water of the channel, and they started a construction of a channel, like a little dam, without the consent of the Dominican Republic. We have an interborder agreement, something like that is called, from 1929, almost 100 years ago, and it says if one of the countries is going to build something in the boundaries, it's supposed to ask to the other country if they agree. They didn't do that. They just started the construction, and they are almost done. What the Dominican government is going to do? The Dominican government, since we have the 90% of the river in this side, this government is going to build a dam in the Dominican side, so that Because they are not doing this in good faith. But that's something that we'll talk in another video, because I'm supposed to talk to you about how you can come to the country. So, uh, I have told you the documents you need to come to the Dominican Republic. Uh, Dominican Republic is like a cheap country to live in, even when the rent is skyrocketing these days, uh, because since Haiti is having a really, really unstable situation, a difficult situation at this time, rich people from Haiti, high class, well, rich people maybe are going to the US or Canada or even France, but middle class people from Haiti, middle class, are coming to the Dominican Republic, and it has increased the rent here. You will say, what relation that? Why? Well, because now you have those Haitian people from middle class demanding apartments and properties, and an amount that a Dominican is not willing to pay. They are willing to pay it because they just want to escape from the instability in Haiti. So if here, let's say the average for a rent apartment for with 3 bedrooms and it's like, let's say, 350 to 450. Now it's like rising to say $600, something like that. It depends on the place, because if you are renting on the countryside, it's cheaper than if you're renting in the downtown. If you are renting in the uptown, it's not the same if you're renting uh, in the countryside. If you're renting in Santo Domingo, which is the capital of the country and where everything is more expensive than in the other provinces of the country, we call provinces here. In the United States, they call states. In Colombia, they call departments. In Haiti, departments. But we call here provinces, like in Spain. I guess it's because of the heritage, Spanish heritage we have. We were 14 years a colony from France, from 1795 to 1809. However, in 1809, some Dominicans were looking for the independence, but Spain recovered the control of the islands. And we don't have too much traditions from France. I don't think no one from France, but most of them are from Spain. And these days, we are copying everything from the United States. People here, Hollywood, Halloween, Oktoberfest, what else? A lot of things that are from the United States because they copy everything from the US. The only thing they don't copy from the US is the salaries. Because in the US, you can get paid 10, 15, 20, and more dollar per hour. The salary here, the average, I'm not going to say. It's shameful. But for example, people says, oh, for example, call centers, getting calls from the United States, from the US and Canada. They say, oh, people call centers, they are well paid. Hmm? Do you know how much? Do you know how much? $200 per week. Sometimes $200 per week. That's like the average. You get paid at a call center. So at the end, it's $800 per month. So that you are working 200 hours per month, or 175 hours per month, and you getting paid $800. Calculate, do the calculation, and you realize that you getting paid like $4 and something per hour. But maybe some people say, well, in the United States you get $16 per hour, but you have to pay for a bedroom $1,200. Maybe in Dominican Republic you pay for the same bedroom maybe $100. So that it's like a balance that you can do. Something else that you will be required, coming back to the topic of this live, a medical certificate that shows or say that you don't have any illness, any dangerous illness, like VIH or a hepatitis, diabetes. Now, because diabetes is not. But if you have diabetes, the certificate is supposed to say this person has diabetes. But it's not like something, for example, COVID at the time that was like a pandemic with P with a nail after the P. If you have this condition, they won't allow you to come to the country. But as you know, everything has changed. Even we are not using masks anymore. At that time, we were supposed to use masks, whatever place we were, and it was something a little bit stupid. Why? Because they say, you are supposed to have social distance, eh? And in a bus, they put 25 and 30 or 40 people in a bus. Where is the social distance? Where is it? Where was it? I didn't see it. Yeah, they send everybody home to work from home because we are not supposed to be together. But they allow people to go to the church and pray. And you are not going to tell me, because one is on that place and the other one is in this place, that the COVID cannot be, the virus cannot be, oh my God, I forgot the word, that you cannot get infected with the virus. So you need a certificate that shows that you are in perfect conditions, or not in perfect conditions, but in good health status to come to the Dominican Republic. If you are in a condition that is like, or you have an illness or a disease that is dangerous, you won't be allowed to come to the country. Okay. What else? I think that's everything you need. Sometimes they ask you for, as I said, you need an insurance. The insurance is like $100 worth. It's provided to you by the bank of the government through their insurance company, which is called Reservas, RESERVE as Victor, A as Apple, S as Sam, Reservas. It's like the Federal Reserve in the United States. That bank, it works here as the Federal Reserve. In the U.S., the Federal Reserve works as central bank and also as bank for reserve of the money. Here we have this divided. We have the Central Bank of the Dominican Republic, located in Santo Domingo, which is the one that people used to say, the one that makes the money, the Dominican money. That's not true, my people. The Dominican money is made in France. The Dominican money comes from France, because I guess if they do the money here, I don't know what is going to happen. So that the Dominican money is not made in the Dominican Republic. In the U.S., they do their money in the United States, and I think some money is made in London, and you can realize where the money is made because of the letter in the bills for the U.S. dollar bill. I have some of them over there, but if I go there to look for them, because I have them very hidden, I will spend like a little time, amount of time that I want to spend to get it and show you what I'm saying. But let me show you the 50 Dominican pesos. They are a little bit ugly. No, well, these ones. For example, in American dollar, you have like, let's say, M over there, the letter M, meaning this is from they were mint in, let's say, Maryland, for example. If they have like letter F, maybe it might be from San Francisco, for example. But here we have the money which is created by the Central Bank of the Dominican Republic. That one over there. Let me see. Central Bank of the Dominican Republic. This is 50 pesos. It's like $1. We have a rate of 56 per one per dollar. So when we talk about 50 pesos, it's like 90 cents of dollar. Okay. Well, I think everything is clear here. So you need the statement from your bank, a medical certificate, your passport, certificate of birth, translated to Spanish and legalized, and you have to do apostille also in the Ministry of the Foreign Affairs of the Dominican Republic. I deal with all this process, so if you need help on this, I can help you. You just let me the comment on the video, and I can see how we can help you with this. If you planning to come to Dominican Republic as resident, because you can come as tourist, for example. that you have to provide almost the same papers, almost the same papers. I have another video talking about how you can get which are the requirements uh, to get a visa for the Dominican Republic as a tourist. For that, I did the video for Cuban people when I came from Cuba, and a lot of people were asking me, people from Cuba, how can I go to the Dominican Republic as a tourist? And I said, well, what I'm going to do so that I don't have to explain to everybody, I will do a video. I will make a video. I will do. I will make. I confuse sometimes this. So I made a video, and what I do, I send the video to, or I recommend that, hey, go to this video, and you will see which are the requirements. Are the same, almost the same for the residency. But for Cuban people, I mean, Cuban people, they need a visa to come to the Dominican Republic. People from Hawaii, Marshall Island, United States, they don't need it. You can stay in the country for 30 days. If you are from the United States, if you have an American passport, you can stay in the Dominican Republic for 30 days with a visa for tourists. After 30 days, you are supposedly illegal in the country. However, they don't mess with American people. We receive per year $10 billion from Dominican people living in the U.S. You have 2 million Dominican people living in the U.S. It's almost 20% of the Dominican population. So that they don't mess with they don't mess with American people here, because we owe too much to them. It's something that you might be grateful about, and it's something that you might recognize. I always have said, I hate the way how the United States invade some other countries for the oil, like in Iraq, they did it in 2003. They say, oh, Saddam Hussein, he has lethal weapons. That was bullshit, because in reality, he didn't have it. They just wanted the oil from Iraq, and that's something I hate a lot from the United States. The policy in force. However, when talking about patriotism, when talking about solidarity, when talking about the help they provide to poor countries, I love the United States of America, and that's why I have the flag over there. Yeah. Because the humanity without the United States won't be what it is. You can hate the United States for ways how black people are treated, immigrants are treated, or you can maybe, but in reality, they have saved the humanity a lot of times, because when you have countries like North Korea that are treating the humanity with nuclear weapons, only the power, the military power that the United States has can be like a stop for them, for the guys like Kim Jong-un, that are crazy guys that maybe today he say, oh, I'm going to destroy everybody. If the United States has not the power they have, or is not in the humanity, maybe the humanity will be more treated. So that we might be grateful with them, and because of that, and that's why they don't mess with American people here. American people, I'm not saying that, because are you American, you can do whatever you want, and you can, no. You might be respectful, most American people, they are. But what I mean is that if you stay in the country more than the time that you're supposed to, and you American, they are not going to, like deport you. No. They are more like they prosecute Haitian people. That's why I said sometimes it's racist, because of the color of the skin. They identify easily who is Haitian because of the way how they speak. If you are American and you are illegal in the country, you just say, American, I don't understand. And see, if they don't even speak English, maybe they don't even understand what you mean. Or you can say, no, I'm a businessman. I'm doing business in the country. However, Haitian, if they get a Haitian that is working in agriculture here, in a farm, in the construction, they stop. Even they do something that is, for me, it's disgusting. Policemen, which are not immigration police. You have immigration police and national police. The national police is supposed to deal with criminals. But I have seen national police, which is supposed to deal with criminals, detaining Haitian people and taking them on arrest without being immigration, from immigration. They're not supposed to do that. And that's something that I hate a lot. And it's something that well, I don't know. I have tried to talk to them when they are doing this, but it's like I'm not going, because Dominican police, they are not well trained, and when you dealing with someone which is not well trained, maybe you trying to do something and things can get worse, because since they are not well trained, maybe they can, I don't know. If you are defending or trying to defend a Haitian that is being illegally arrested, maybe they will arrest you as well, you know. And that's something that sometimes I see it and okay, but it's something that is disgusting for me. They're not supposed to do that. So, ladies, gentlemen, thank you everybody for watching. I will finish the video in 3 to 4 minutes. So let's recap. We have been talking about, well, general culture. We have been talking here about how you can come to the Dominican Republic and get the residence in the country. You're supposed to, this is something I didn't say. After 2 years, once you get the residency, it's temporary for 1 or 2 years. Some people get it for 1 year, many people get it for 2 years. After 2 years, you can apply for the permanent residence, which is something different. I will do another video talking about that, because I was talking about temporary residence. For the permanent residency, there are some other requirements. After 5 years living in the country, 5 to 10 years, you can apply for citizenship. If you married, something else that I didn't say, I was planning to do the recap, but now I will have to. If you married to a Dominican citizen, you get the papers easier and faster, because you're not someone that they don't know about, or you know you're not like an unknown person coming to the country, but you are married to a Dominican person, so that it will be easier for you to get the residency, because you have a reason, a motivation to get the residency. Because oh yes, I forgot, you have to do a letter. Well, I didn't forget. I was almost forgetting it. You have to do a letter to the Dominican government saying why you want to become a resident of the Dominican Republic. I can help you with that letter as well. I have a lot of models. Uh, it's supposed to be in Spanish. Some people, they don't know Spanish, so we do the letter and we say that, hey, sign it, because what matters is your sign. So, me, this and this, I'm from this country. I'm planning to come to be a resident of the Dominican Republic because this, or this. Thank you for your attention to this. Regards, this and this. And you sign the paper, and that's something that is supposed to be deposited with the other documents that I mentioned before. So that you have to do a letter saying why you wanna come to be a resident of the country. When you come in as a tourist, normally they don't ask you why. I'm just going to a tour. If you buy a touristic pack that they used to sell you for 6 days or 7 days, 15 days, you have a reason, so that you don't have to do a letter saying, "Oh, I'm going to the Dominican Republic because I want to know this or these places." No, you just want to come to the country. But if you're coming as a resident, you have to write down a letter to the government, to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Dominican Republic, explaining your reasons why you are coming to the country. If you, for example, if you're married, it's better, because your couple can write the letter to the government along with you, and then it's better. Also, if you have a letter from the church, That's for people that if because for let's say you live in the country, you and someone coming first time to the Dominican Republic, but you really live here already, but you are undocumented because you stayed more than the time that you were supposed to. You spent more than 30 days, and now you are like in an illegal status. If you have a letter from the place you live at, let's say the neighbors, the neighbors union, you used to have this here. You have something that is called Junta de Vecinos in Spanish. In English, would be like neighbors union. They can sign a letter saying, "Ah, this guy or this person is a good person, has shown a good behavior in the time that have been living here, so that we recommend this person for the residency process." Okay, that's why I was saying about marriage, because when you have someone that is say your couple in East Dominican, that person can write that letter and say, "Oh, this is my couple. This is we are a family." So that you have like something that shows that But if you come in to do business, also there is a way as well, because for example, if you show that you buy some properties in Dominican Republic, or that you are going to invest money in the country, I will do another video talking about that, because that's another type of visa. That's a residency because of business, which is not the same as a residence because of marriage or because you want to be resident here. That's another type of request. You have to show that you have a business, that you're running a business, and that you're going to invest money in the country. For that one, you get the visa so easy once you show that you are going to invest to the country, because the money is what moves the world. Everybody knows that. So it's not the same that I want to be resident, and wow, and even, I mean, something else. People from countries like United States, Canada, France, and those rich countries from Europe like Germany, when they're asking for residence, they get it easily because they know someone from a developed country, which, these people are not going to come to the country to. But if you are, something that I didn't say before, I'm going to say, if you are from a country from the Middle East, in this country, those people, none of them are allowed to come to the country without a visa. And for doing the process to get residency is more difficult. Why? Because in the Dominican mind, they are seen as terrorists, unfortunately. So if you are from Iran, you are from Iraq, you are from Bahrain, you are from maybe Abu Dhabi, EAU, and let me see, Arab United Emirates, something like that. In Spanish, you say Emiratos Árabes Unidos. Many people knows them by Dubai, but that's a mistake. Many people say, which country you want to go? I want to go to Dubai. Dominican people, when they are talking about Dubai, many Dominican people, Arabs, United Emirates, they think it's Dubai. They think Dubai is a country. And it's like some Dominican people, especially old people and from the countryside, they say, you're going to New York. When you're going to America, going to the United States, they confuse the United States with New York. Where does he live? Oh, he lives in New York. But maybe the person lives in Florida. Florida is not New York. Maybe the person lives in Tennessee, Kentucky, or Colorado. But they say, oh, he lives in New York. He migrated to New York. Because for Dominican, New York is like a country. That's something that you didn't know. Maybe you know now that. You now know that. Family, thank you for watching. I'm done. If you have a question, send it through the chat. And I don't think I will do the recap because I have set the documents you need, and also because I will post on the comments on the video once I finish it the requirements to get the Dominican residency if you come in because of marriage or you come in because you want to be a resident for the country. For people trying to do this because of business or religious motivation, because we have also visas and residencies for people because they come into the country let's say they are priors, noons, and that's different. It's like, for example, if you come into the country because you are going to come into a study, we have a visa, a residency for students, which is another process. And also, if you come into work, we have a work permit for 1 year for people coming to the country to work. After 1 year, you have to do a renovation of the permit to continue working in the country. So that we can talk in the future about that. I can be your advisor in this matter. Yeah, I haven't think about this before. I know how to deal with all this process, but I never have done videos about this because maybe I don't realize that it will be important for people. Because you can find a lot of these videos in on YouTube, but in Spanish. But in English, I'm not sure. I don't think you will find people, many people talking about how you can get their Dominican residency and those things in English, because not because this is a country that we don't have too much people speaking English. No, no, we have a lot of people, young people here. Most of them, uh, they speak English, or they not in proper English, because we have our accent, Hispanic accent. Uh, we don't speak English as Americans because of course we are not. But what I mean is that to be a country like a poor country, a third world country, we have a lot of people here speaking who speaks English. Maybe it's because of the tourism, since we are a touristic country. Uh, yeah, I will let all my people know what they need to get to Dominican Republic. Yeah, please do so. You will be welcome to the country. We welcome to everybody. This country, we have Palestinians here, we have people from Israel, we have people from France, we have people from Spain. Everybody, when it comes to the country, they don't want to go. We have a lot of American people here, especially in Puerto Plata. It's like a Port Silver. The name in English would be Port Silver, or Port of Silver, which was called like that by Christopher Columbus when he came to the island first time in 1492. But also we have 20,000 Russians living in Punta Cana. Punta Cana is the main attraction from the Dominican Republic. Punta, and then Cana. Punta Cana is the main attraction, maybe in the Caribbean. Yeah, it's really nice, beautiful. And the main airport of the country is in Santo Domingo, but the one from Punta Cana is the one with more connections in the country. Yeah, it's the closest place we have in the country, the closest place to Puerto Rico. They are like 30 minutes away from, or 20 minutes away from Puerto Rico, which is an American territory. Well, I think we are done for today. Thank you for watching. Normally, I used to do a live then Sundays morning. I'm not sure if I will do it tomorrow because I just did this one now. So that maybe the one for tomorrow I will switch for the next Sunday. Thank you, Lady Ann, for being there. Thank you for your family. Sonia Cools, thank you for the comments on the video, and I appreciate that. I'm investigating about Marshall Island to do a video talking about Marshall Island, the culture, the people, and those things. And I'm getting ready to do edition of my videos. I'm buying a new laptop just to deal with edition for videos. I have someone also that told me he can help me with that I do the videos and I send the videos to him and he can do the edition. I'm thinking about it because if he can do this in the way that I would like the videos to be seen for people, it's okay. But by now I don't used to edit my videos. I just send the videos as I do it. But this is one of the recommendations from YouTube that you're supposed to do edition for your videos, and I will start dealing with this. Yeah, and the way that we are growing up as YouTuber, we are going to, just doing some adjustment to the rules and those things so that we can continue growing up. Because one day, someday, YouTube is gonna be not my boss, but one of the places where more money will come to my pocket from. So that happens ASAP, as soon as possible. Thank you everybody for watching this kiss from here to Oceania, to all those beautiful people from the Republic of Marshall Island, Kiribati. They are not like they are not enemies, but they sometimes has the advice on what I had heard. But try to be on peace, because peace is what the world needs. Ukraine and Russia, peace, please. Israel and Hamas, peace, please. Haiti and Dominican Republic, peace, please. Thank you everybody for watching. Have a nice weekend. And if you want to come to the Dominican Republic and you need help and you need something else that you need clarification about, let me a comment and I will reply you back and I will let you know how to do so. Also, I will write down my Instagram so that you can send me a direct message through Instagram, ADM, if you have questions or you need some clarification about what you have to do to come to the Dominican Republic. This is the paradise in the world. For example, this bottle of water, so that you can just do a brief calculation. It's like 20 cents dollar. Do you think that in another country you can find water for so cheap amount of money? I don't think so. So these are things that you should take advantage of. Thank you everybody for watching. Have a good one. Bye bye.